we have here something that can be very helpful. Let's see if you agree. We have here a small bag of baby diapers. Oh, we're already agreeing that they're helpful. Okay, well, I think that probably agree that these baby diapers really can be necessary. Well, in our gospel today, the story is very familiar, the story of the Magi, the wise men who left their own country and followed a star to find the baby Jesus. And when they got there, they gave him gifts. They worshiped him and gave him gifts. And the gospel tells us that the gifts were gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Now, I'm sure that that was very nice stuff. But let's see if you agree that what Mary and Joseph at that point needed, at least, were diapers. Everybody agree? What do you think? Parents, grandparents?
Okay.
Show of hands? Diapers? Yeah, definitely. Well, what's important in the story is not the details, but what the story tells us. The wise men, they left their own country and did whatever was necessary to find this newborn king. They did whatever was necessary. And when they found that baby, they knelt down and they worshiped him. The wise men really stand for all people in the world who are trying to grow closer to God, trying to find God in their lives, but also to grow closer to God, to better serve their God. Oh, the story of the wise men may even remind us of our own journey to find God in our lives, to grow closer to God. And maybe our journey was a strange one, just like the wise men. We may not have taken the shortest route, or certainly the easiest route. But the important thing is that we do what we need to do to grow closer to God. And that's really part of the lesson of the story. What they had to do, and really what we have to do to grow closer to God. Maybe an example will help. Veronica, a young woman who regularly attends our Mass in Brady Center on the southwest side of the parish. And over time, she has shared with all that were present some of her difficulties and also her failures. Just the failures that she brought upon herself. And worst of all, she brought upon her family. Well then, a few weeks ago, she shared a story with us about something that happened to her that helped her to resolve to do better. Resolve to change, resolve to do better. She said, I was walking down sidewalk in front of my house, and all of a sudden, a car came up next to me and Parked on the curb. Driver gets out, hands me an envelope, and said, "Merry Christmas. This is for you." Total stranger, never seen him before, haven't seen him since. And when she opened that envelope, there was quite a bit of money in there. And with that, she got to thinking, I've never received a gift from anyone. Never received a gift from anyone. But this total stranger must have seen something worthwhile in me, that I am a worthwhile person. And with that, I said, I can do better. I can change some things and do better. And that's what I plan to do. We have this year before us, just the beginning of January. And we all have to ask ourselves, what can I do better this year? What can I do to bring me closer to God on my journey to God? Doesn't mean that we're all terrible sinners here, but it just means just like everybody else, we can do better. We can grow closer to God. So let's just stop. Let's just stop now at the beginning of the year and just ask ourselves, what can I do better this year to serve the Lord? What can I do better? So this could be a tougher question than we think. So let's kind of take the full minute here and just stop. Clear everything else out. Ask ourselves, what can I do better to grow closer to God this year? Well, how'd it go? Yeah, a little tougher job than we might have thought. So as we go on now and we prepare to share in the body and the blood of Christ, let's ask our God for the help we need to grow closer to God, the help we need to do better this year.